Yo guys, I hope you are making money as usual. So this morning someone just asked me what is my biggest struggle in trading. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about what is my biggest struggle in trading, and I'm going to tell you guys exactly how to deal with if that ever happened to you. All I want to do is I want to help you guys. If you may have the same issue I had, then this video will help you to be able to get rid of that one issue you have and then be able to make money from Forex trading. As I'm talking here, I had over $11,000 in payout last month alone. So that should be enough for you to be able to trust me in what I'm going to tell you. And if you have any question, feel free to reach out to me. And if you like this sort of content, make sure to subscribe and let's get into today's content. So my biggest struggle in trading, I have a lot of struggles. Okay, I'm going to go through all of them and how you can deal with. So one of them is that I'm not patient enough to wait for my setup. So that means that sometimes I wake up for, let's say, trading London session, which is like 6 a.m. my time. So then I wake up and I get on the chart, right? Let's see here, I get on my chart. And when I try, like looking for my setup, I don't see the setup. Or sometimes price come to my zone that I've marked out. Like I analyze, I wait for price, I set alert. When price comes near that place, and if I want to sell, price doesn't even hit my zone, and then I see price trying to drop and I try to look for entry. Meanwhile, price did not hit my zone. So I'm not patient enough to wait for my particular setup. And the only way for you to deal with that, like if you are not patient enough to wait for a setup, the only way is to set an alert. So the way I trade is I come on my chart, right? Again, I come on my chart and then I analyze. And once I'm done analyzing, I set alert at the price target. I want to be looking for entries, meaning I'm going to look for a confirmation entry. I'm coming here, set my alert, put my laptop away, and do something else, okay? I may be on TikTok, Instagram, chatting, I may be doing anything, I may be eating, I may be playing games. I like playing Fortnite, so I may be playing games. And when my alert hits, then I come back on the charts because price already hit my zone if my alert get hit. And then I look for my entry, I enter, and that's it. And once I enter, the next struggle I have is trade management. I take partial too early, or sometimes I just close my trade for no reason, and eventually it goes to TP. And the only way for you to deal with that is also alert. What do? Once I enter, I set an alert at where I want to go at break even, and I set an alert at my stop loss, and I go off again. So once my alert for my break even get hit, then I come back and I see that, yeah, it's time for me to go break even. I just come and I set my stop loss at break even and I go again. I set alert TP. I don't take partials, okay? One thing you have to understand is if you are trading 5 hour and you are partialing at 1 hour, even if you have a 60% win rate, it's gonna be difficult for you to be able to make money because you may take one win and then 1 or 2 losses later, you are already back at a loss or in drawdown. But if you have a full 5 hour without partial and then you hit 3 losses on a row, you still up 2 hour. I hope that makes sense. So that is the reason why I don't like taking partials, and I actually don't even take partials. The only time I take partial, I know that is a position that I shouldn't have even entered. Okay? So one thing you have to understand, you set your alert at your TP and then you set your alert at your stop loss and you wait for price. Once your alert gets hit for TP, come, you close your position. If you have to close manually, you done. Okay? You done. You take your money and you go away. Easy as that. And if it's your stop loss that get triggered or your break even that got triggered, is okay. You just look for another setup, right? So this is one of the or some of the few struggle I go through, and I just solve them through alerts and stuff. And one more thing, which is really important, is the ability to stop trading for the day. How do you know if you have to stop trading for the day? Sometimes I trade, I take a win, happy, I trade again, and I take a loss, and I lose all the profit I've made. So how do you deal with that one too? So for that, there is no alert that will make you stop trading for the day, but that should be like a rule you have to give yourself. I have a rule that if I take 2 losses a day or 3 losses a day, then I'm done trading for that day. So that means I come in a session, I analyze, I take my setup, stop loss, good. I analyze again. If I take another stop loss, 3 stop losses in a session, or in a session, basically, I take 2 losses. London, 2 losses maximum, and then New York, 1 losses. So I permit myself to take 3 losses in one day. So those, if I take 3 losses, then I'm done. I just close my laptop and I go and do something else. I can go play games, or I can go back test. I can go do anything else. Do anything else than being on the chart and looking for entries again. Eventually, you are going to be emotional, and then you are going to be blow that account. You are going to blow that account if you keep trading it, right? And then one thing you have to do is, if you take a win, how do you know you have to stop trading? For me, as I made that my other video, I say, when I have my live account, first setup, if it's a win, directly pay out. I don't take more than 2 wins on a live account before I get a payout. First setup, TP payout. Okay, you have to do that. If you're in drawdown, then you can keep trading so you can make profit. But for me, as soon as I close my trade and I'm in profit, I'm not taking any more setup. Why? Because look at this way. If you have a $100,000 account and then you take a $5,000 loss in a day, that means that you only lost a part of the account size. So the only money you ever lost is just the challenge fee, which is $500. Hope you understand. But if you have a $100,000 account and you are up $5,000, and if you lose that $5,000, you did not lose $500 because of the account price. You literally lost real 5,000. Okay, why am I saying that? It's because that 5,000 profit you have after profit split, if you request for a payout, is like 4,600 or 4,200. That 4,200 alone is real money that you can cash out. So when you are in profit, you do not want to risk that profit. Wait, cash out, and then you can trade again. Okay, so as soon as you're in profit, stop, right? So in this case, I just want to say that if you're trading in a day and then your first setup is a win, then directly you stop trading. If you take a win on an account, just stop, wait tomorrow and come trade again. You don't have to be taking first setup, you take a win, second setup, you take a break even, third setup. You are not God to be taking wins after wins after wins every single day. Even the banks, they do take losses. So you cannot always make money all the time. There are days where you are meant to lose money. And those days, the only way for you to deal with it, try to reduce the amount of money you can lose that day. And the last struggle that I think I still have is the ability to go from a small account to a big account size. So some of you guys may have maybe a $10,000, let's say a 10,400 account. You trade, you make money, you make money. As soon as you buy, let's say a 50K or a 100K, you now start losing money. Like when you trade a bigger account than the account you are trading currently, it will play with your psychology, and then eventually you might not be able to grow the account. That issue, as I'm talking, I still have it still, but the only way to deal with this, don't jump in a big account size. So that means that if you're trading a $5,000 account, don't buy 50K right away. 5,000, go to 10,000. That's why prop firms have like 5K, 10K, 25K, 50K. Is gradually. So if you're trading 10K, you can go to 25K. If you are already trading 25K, you can go to 50K. If you are trading 50K, you can go to 100K. If you are trading 100K, you can go to 200K. Okay? So when you jump small, you don't feel that much that the account has increased. So your psychology will not be that, like, it will not play much with your psychology basically. So these are pretty much like the life hack that I use dealing with some of the struggle in trading. I really hope that this video will help you out, and then you will be able to make money this new year coming soon, 2025. So if you know how to trade, try to really lock in and start making money. If you don't know how to trade, it's fine. I didn't know how to trade as well. So make sure you get a trading course that can help you to trade, and get someone that is profitable to teach you how to trade. By the way, if you want me to mentor you, you can check the link below this video and join the mentorship, or you can also DM me on Instagram if you have any question to me. And I think this is pretty much what I have to say, and I really hope you the best, and bye bye.